Right in there is where we get good shots of sheep and vehicles. Right where those guys are.
Yeah.
Really hits home when you see a sheep in the same picture as a big truck.
One of the
Yeah, that's what I usually have to. Fozzie didn't say that, but the general upshot of what he was saying, that these guys are fresh out of college and they don't know what they're... Is he trying to get down to the water?
Yeah, he's gonna be watching for any movement in the water area. You know, he's gonna be.
There. Oh yeah, he's moving his head.
Yeah, you can see he's about a 2/3 to 3/4 curl animal. He's probably 6 to 7 years old, and he'll stay on the rocky areas like that and keep an eye out for any potential danger, coyotes or
Does he sense
humans.
us as dangerous?
Probably not right now. He's keeping an eye on us, but we haven't made any really quick moves or done anything to spook him yet.
He seems to be looking right at us.
Yeah, and they have tremendous eyesight. He's probably been watching us for an hour or more. You can see that he is pretty well filled out. He's probably not really stressed for water.
Do they look differently when they're really thirsty, or?
Yeah, they'll be really gaunt in the rib section there. You'll be able to see the bones sticking out. See that right horn? This is a different bighorn. He disappeared in the rocks, and he should be coming up on this little ridge.
It's hard to tell at this distance, but how tall is he? How big an animal is he?
They're about 36 inches at the shoulder. So counting his head, he's about 4 feet. You know, if you were standing next to him, he'd come, his head would come just about to your shoulder, a little bit lower. And as he stands there, his head's held very high and looks much bigger.
Now, if we spooked him, would he run or would he walk away?
If we made a quick run towards him, he'd probably turn and run back up into those big rocks. If we walked towards him slowly, he'd probably turn and disappear over the small ridge there and then make his way slowly. He's seen humans before. I know he's seen me before. He watched me for about an hour the other day, you know.
Do you get to know them so well that you name them?
Yeah, we have a couple of them named. I don't try to get so attached to them that each one has a name, but there's some that are so outstanding you just have to give them a little bit of a name.
No, he's just checking us out, right? Just like we're checking him out.
And if we remain calm and motionless, and he'll drink for like 3 to 5, 10 minutes.
It's that time of the day. It's warm enough. He wouldn't mind a little thirst quencher.
Yeah, it seemed to be warming up. It's probably up close to 100 right now, 98 or 100. That's just about the temperature they begin to physically need the water.
What is their range from down here in the summer when they go for water? How high do they go in these mountains?
They'll go up to over 4,000 feet to the base of the chaparral, where the brush just gets much too thick. They like to have a clear view, like he has right now, not thick brush. He has a good view for many miles in all directions right now. And they're not like deer where they like to go into thick brush and will tolerate going through tunnels and manzanita and sumac.
Well, they say that they're a very timid animal, yet he doesn't seem too awfully afraid of us.
He has no real reason to be afraid of us right now. Being in a state park, he hasn't been subject to shooting and hunting. See, I think he's looking at the other sheep. I think that other ram's coming right up behind. Wind starting a little bit. He's probably sniffing the wind.
What's their sense of smell like? Is it good? Their eyesight, you say, is good?
Their eyesight is very excellent, and so is their sense of smell. Now he's starting to make his way down the rocks. I think he's going to be coming down to the creek. He's feeding on some grass there. Their sense of smell has been played down by biologists, but recently they've been coming out with some newer material on their sense of smell. from my experience, their sense of smell is excellent.
Mm.
He's rubbing his back on a rock there. Okay, here he goes. Very sure-footed all the way. Yeah, there's the other sheep.
Anybody got the other one?
Yeah, he's up on top. Same rock that he was on before. Number 2 was way up on top. Okay.
And you can see the difference in curl, how we can characterize these sheep. That lower one has a wide flare to his right horn, and the upper one is very tight.
Oh, he's gonna...
Very tight curl. What the hell?
See him go?
Something's bothering.
I'm working on the second one.
Something's bothering that upper sheep there.
The second one's right on top, right above. All the way to the top.
There could be more
I
sheep.
want to stay with this.
You can see the color in his eyes. See how his horns are dark and shiny there at the base, just for a while. Taking a taste of it right there. Mormon tea. They generally keep track of each other when they're traveling together like this. You can see how he just took a look, see where that other animal was.
Yeah.
And the other ram up top keeps glancing back behind him and keeps glancing down and over this way as if there's maybe a band of ewes in the area. You know, it's still pretty the rut, but this activity this animal's going into right here with this bush is kind of indicative of the rut. They begin getting kind of rambunctious. It's a bad pun, but they butt rocks and butt trees and bushes. They'll beat cactus right down to the ground. See that second sheep, how he's turning?
See him?
Yeah, I
That right horn really well. What a shot.
Look at that.
Look at that. You can see that cactus about 6 feet to the right of him,
Mhm.
Gene.
Mm-hmm.
That cactus was beat by a large ram in 1972 and eaten out. He ate about a gallon's worth of that pulp right out of the top of that. Quick.
Okay. What these are...
Right behind it is a probably about a 3 to 4 month old lamb, and we have 2 mature ewes and another lamb. So what we've got all together is we've got 4 ewes and 3 lambs, which is very good lambing success. And apparently some of those were already down at water. And I think that's what the other ram across the canyon was looking at a while ago.
Because he's coming down.
Yeah, and he sees that it's fairly safe. If she stands there, they'll stand there. They won't go in front of her, most likely. You can see the old, long face appearance that the older females have to distinguish them from young males who have about the same horn size.
I'm gonna get a picture of this myself.
This is great. This is just really good.
Yeah. I can see it from the...
See these?
Yeah.
We don't know where they came
Remember
from.
I said that way?
One thing about these animals, they're really unpredictable. There she goes. Something's not right for her. They could run up that hill and come right back down in 5 minutes. And she's been nursed. You can see her extended udders there. The ewes are very protective of the lambs. They'll protect them at times from coyote attacks, and
Here comes one out on the run.
they'll
Yeah, they're all coming.
they'll almost constantly keep an eye on the lambs.
How old is the small one there, the lamb? Can you tell?
That lower one is it's probably about 3 months.
And the one
You
up
can-
above looks very small.
Yeah, and then there's the other one's probably a month and a half, 2 months, and then there's a larger lamb. That's an older ram lamb. They have much longer horns. Both these other lambs are females. Right on through. Right down to the water. Even.
Two rams right behind you. A little can across. Tell me. I think you're pretty cute.
They must have come from the other side. Yeah, but the ram, the ram.
Who's the boss checker? Did you go where, the state?
I went to Sacramento State.
Oh, did you? How long have you been working at the state park?
4 years.
4 years. Is that just summer or is that the...
Mainly summers, during college and stuff, work some.
You ever go down to Boston and study to shoot down there?
No. I've worked in places like Death Valley, Bighorn, wild horses, wild burros.
What's the popular name?
Go ahead and close it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's closed.
No, they put it on that way.